What's up YouTube, it's Odd. I'm back with another video. Today we're looking at 6-star Harima. In case you missed it, we pulled a 6-star Harima from Immortal Soulstones. This boosted, I guess, soul rates. So I was pretty happy with that and I wanted to try her out in a few different areas of the game. I do generally run her in Arena, for Live Arena and for Classic Arena a little bit. I'll go ahead and show you guys the stats we normally run on her. Normally I run her in a Stone Skin build, but for this I wanted to try something different. So this is the Live Arena build I generally run. So you guys can see the difference in stats. In Live Arena I run her with 6800 defense, 248 speed, crit capped of course, 295 crit damage and 385 accuracy, with a little bit more survivability with Stone Skin and a little bit more HP. But with Hydra we dropped the Stone Skin and we went full into stats for more damage. So I'll switch it over to my Hydra stats. We have 43,000, almost 44,000 HP. We have 8.5k defense, 260 speed almost, 373 crit damage, and 337 accuracy. I still kept her in polymorph. I haven't changed polymorph. I wanted to test her out before I change over to Crushing Rend, see how I liked her and see how she performed. And I'm still running Helm Smasher, still the best mastery to run on her. When it comes to Hydra, wouldn't change off from Helm Smasher. So I'll show you guys the team I decided to run her in. I wanted a nice sort of stable team. We will be doing this test in Brutal. We have Tuhanrak lead for the increased defense and increased speed, also block buffs, decreased attack, all the good things Tuhanrak brings. We have Cardiel for the ally attack, increased crit damage. He's in 9-piece protection, so he's going to be giving us some additional damage. Then we have our Harima in here. Marius is just the GOAT. He really just is. He's just so much damage. He's a 9-piece slayer. We have Mishinaki just in a damage build, and then we have our Istrid doing increased speed, decreased speed, weaken for us, decreased defense coming out from Mishinaki. Now, some really good things about Harima that I'm going to show you in the fight is that first of all, we can get a really nice provoke on decay. As you can see, the left hand Hydra head just there gets provoked. Very effective, very useful. Can really help you out with the decay blight combo where one cleanses, the other one lands poison cloud. So with this we can just do block buffs and then we can do provoke on the Hydra head and bring in a champion that does fantastic damage. Also with Harima, she does the A2 that decreases the defense of the Hydra head. Maybe it'd be best if I switch over to her screen. So she does on her A2 the decreased defense on Hydra head, and she decreases 15% of the defense per A2 because she hits 3 times, and each time she hits she decreases defense by 5%. She also increases the defense by 5% for each hit. So she's going to be increasing her defense by 15% each time she does this ability, and she will be able to basically 100% more defense. So this 8.5k is going to be increased by 8.5 by 8.5. Of course, it'll be 100% increased, and then after that we will then be able to get increased defense, which is the buff, and going to give us 60% off that total amount of defense. So it's very nice for champions having these sort of passives. Ninja has this passive, Val has this passive, a few other champions also have this type of passive where they increase their stats throughout the fight, and it's very nice to have. Now, talking about the positives, we do need to talk about the negatives I find with Harima in Hydra, and unfortunately there's a few of them. One of them, which is pretty universal, which you will see here, when she severs a Hydra head, she doesn't get the credit for a kill, because if this thing kills something or if the AT kills something, we do an AoE splash. Now this is not something new. A lot of champions work like this. Rodos, who has the extra turn, or any champion that has extra turn or any ability from killing something, it doesn't actually take effect in Hydra because decapitating a head doesn't count as killing a head, which was bad, but now it feels even worse because you will see why. We won't get the AoE here. The bigger problem and the unique sort of problem that Harima has and ally attack champions have in Hydra is that when you have a decapitated head like this, and then you basically, because they have a HP bar, maybe we can see it here. If you have a multi-hitting ability and the Hydra decapitated head, basically the HP goes completely down, you don't even get to complete your attack, right? You're seeing me here not target this head because I know if I ally attack this head, we won't get the full value for the ally attack, because as soon as the HP bar depletes, my ally attack just stops. So this is a terrible change. This is a really, really bad change. I wish they would revert this. I wish they'd revert a few more things, but this one is terrible. You'll see the ally attack. We only got the full ally attack because this HP bar didn't go all the way down. But again, if we are running Harima and we're basically using her A2 for the big single target hit, if she does it on a severed head, then it's not going to get full value, I'm afraid. So again, there's another thing that I don't particularly like and really does restrict Harima's damage when it comes to her A2, right? Even if she's trying to increase her defense, she only gets 2 hits, doesn't get 3 hits. It's quite bad. The AI also is quite poor. I don't think I was, maybe I had it, did I have it clicked? Oh, it looks like I have this Hydra head clicked. But even when I don't have Hydra heads clicked, I kind of feel like the AI, which Plarium have said that they're going to change and improve, but the AI for Hydra doesn't feel great neither, because the Serpents will take 0% damage, and sometimes your champions just attack Serpents with Hydra heads. So it's not great. So in terms of Harima's Hydra damage, I do feel like it's limited quite a bit. A, because she doesn't get her A2 value on a severed head, and B, because the Hydra heads dying doesn't count as a kill, or they mean decapitated doesn't count as a kill. So for me, it's a very, very useful champion, a very good champion. As you can see, she can land provoke on decay. She landed it here again. Doesn't matter that they don't take damage, but they can take debuffs. But the A2 not getting full value does not feel great, I'm afraid. It just doesn't feel that good. In my eyes, Ninja would be better in Hydra, and that's kind of like my litmus test right now for Hydra. If a champion feels or is better than Ninja, like Ninja is like where I would say a good champion is, or a very good champion is. If a champion is close to Ninja or on par with Ninja, I'd say he's a good champion. If they're well below him, I'm not too interested. But Harima is very, very good. She's almost close to Ninja. If it wasn't for the Hydra severed head just vanishing on her, like you'll see it here again. She's only done 1 hit. Right here, she should be doing 2.2 million, 2.3 million, but she only got 700k, right? Like, it's just unfortunate. Ninja has the A1 that does massive hit. I've seen it do 4 million. Some people said it does 6.5 million. He has the A2 that does the multi-hit. So even if he does 1 hit and the Hydra head disappears, he will still continue hitting. And his A3 is a single hit too. So that's why I kind of prefer him a little bit more than Harima. But again, like I said, she's very, very good. She still does very respectable damage. If you're using her in Hydra for the provoke, for her decreased defense, and for her damage, definitely no slight, she can do really good damage. Although the way Hydra is right now, she isn't my favorite champion to use in Hydra. There's a lot of champions who kind of have this sort of problem. Ally attackers have a similar problem. I think this is one of the things they could probably revert, where the ally attack stops when you are attacking a severed head. I feel like that's a really bad change. Even if they keep the Hydra head HP bars, I don't think they should, but even if they kept the HP bar, they should let us complete our attack before they basically just run out of there. So I'll show you guys the final sort of damage. We did run about 560 million damage. Solid numbers, not bad at all. Tuhanrat coming in with 12 million. Cardiel coming in with 25 million. Harima at 120 million, not bad. I would expect Ninja to be around about 200 million, to be honest, or 200 million, around that number, I would say. Marius is 250 million, Mishinaki around 110 million, and Eastrid has the Hex set. I like running double Hex, so she is around 37 million. That is the team, that is the test and the team I ran. Overall, Harima is very good. I would not change her to Crushing Rend for this, honestly. I know there's a lot of people who probably suggest running Crushing Rend, but the damage lost on the A2 on the severed head, it's just going to be so great that you would just rather just run her for Arena, honestly. Keep her in her Arena build and then just use her with the Arena build in Hydra. So I'll show you guys the rest of the builds. So we have our Cardiel in full protection, 320 speed, nice and quick. 70% crit rate would have been nice, but it is what it is. Mishinaki we have in Merciless. Looks like he's wearing 6-piece Merciless. These are his stats. Eastrid. I have shown these builds before, but I'll show you guys again in case you guys have not seen these builds before. If you guys are new to the channel, sub to the channel. We're trying to get up to 2,900 subs, so we're like 50 away. If you guys would take the time out to hit the sub button, I would highly appreciate it. Thank you so much if you already subbed. If you're supporting the channel, thank you so much. Like the video, comment on the comments section down below. Are you guys running Harima as one of your damage dealers, or if there's some other niche champion you're running and you would like me to test and see how what I think of them, let me know in the comment section down below as well. I'll show you guys to Hanorag. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen Marius a bunch of times, but it's always nice to show off Marius since I'm really happy with his build. I don't know if we made any improvements lately, but my Marius is very nice. 366 crit damage, 294 speed, 5k defense, and a ton of accuracy, or a good amount of accuracy, I should say. So that is the video. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you much for chilling. I would say Harima for me, I say she's A tier, not S tier for Hydra damage, but she is very good. If you're using her, she's perfectly fine for damage. Not the best, but not the worst. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.